Okay, so let's see, 2 days ago, 21 hours. Okay, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Taro. Let me read this. So yeah, all right. So today is February 17th, 2024, February 17th, Saturday. So my last reading was Valentine's Day, I believe. Yeah, or the day after Valentine's Day. Either way. So I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, get to clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. All right? So I'm gonna start pulling cards. I'm just clearing up the notifications on my phone. All right. So all right, let me see what happens. There's something about a King of Wands in reverse making an appearance, but let's push that to the side because that's not something I want to like pull on. It's there, but I don't want to like focus on that or make that like, you know what I mean? I don't want the reading to revolve around something like that. All right. So all right, let's. Wow. The first card that came out is they like to play the blame game. All right. So it's possible that that is exactly what might be coming out. All right. There was also something that I was getting. It was like the feeling of a stand still. Okay. Let me get two more for this. They like to play the blame game. It's giving karmic masculine. It's like, let me stop. But I mean, it kind of feels that way. I don't want to go to jail, avoiding justice. Wow. So let me see what's going on. So far, I'm getting a karmic masculine, right? It could be a karmic feminine, but let's just say karmic person. Whoever this karmic person is, yo, you know what's crazy too? Because I was just telling you about, I did a reading, I don't know, like this past week or something like that. Remember, if you watched the reading I did, and in the reading I talked about how it's wow, okay. The title of the video is he's afraid of his own basement or whatever, or he's afraid of the dark room in his basement. I'm looking at the title right now. It says I can't even see it because I have the upload video thing already up. He's afraid of the dark room in his basement or something like that. It was literally my last video prior to this video. And I was talking about in the dream how I was like in this person's house. It was a masculine's house, and like I was looking outside the window or like the glass front door, and like the FBI pulled up or whatever, and like I was defending this man, but then like I was being shown to like a very secret dark room in this person's house that was in their basement, and I got to see who they really were, like what they really were about and all that stuff, whatever. And then in the dream I was like, all right, you can have him, like take him, right? It was like that. It was all about that, right? And I'm getting some karmic masculine right now. I mean, for some of you, it could be a karmic feminine. You would know. But whoever this person is, I feel like it's the same person. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that there's someone who likes to blame things on other people. And right now, it seems as though this person is blaming other people because they're about to get caught up, or they're about to go to jail, or about to, like, something is about to stop for them. Because remember, I also said something about a standstill, right? A standstill is, there's no forward movement. It's like, what is that term? It happens in chess all the time. Like, if you play chess, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the white can't go, the black can't go either. Like, nobody can go. Like, nobody can win, nobody can lose. But I feel like this is more for a person. This person, they're in the, like, they're, I don't know. I'm getting a little, it's a lot, all right? A lot's coming out. This person, they can't move forward. They can't go backwards. They can't go to the side. There's nothing that this person can do about whatever that they're trying to do. And whoever this person is, they're getting very frustrated. Like, my ears are getting hot. Oh, you okay? Bless you, baby. Come here, let me see. You got mocos? No? Okay. This person, they could also be getting confronted about something, and they're trying to, like, lie or explain or blame or, like, throw, like, the attention elsewhere, and it's not working. They're getting frustrated. I can feel that. Yeah, I don't want to go to jail avoiding justice. Whoever this person is, it's a masculine. Because remember, I was talking to you in my dream how I was, like, defending this person in my dream and defending them and like, oh no, they're a good person, but come to find out that person was, like, actually very wicked and running tests and feeding and just, I don't know, they were just really dark. I'm sorry, I lied. Wow. And I needed 3 cards for this, or I needed, what was it, 3 cards, so I need 1 more for this. So they like to play the blame game. I don't want to go to jail, avoid injustice. I'm sorry, I lied. So this person could have lied on you, or tried to throw you under the bus with some lie, or tried to blame something on you. This person did something. This masculine. I'm getting like a King of Wands in reverse. All right. Whoever this person is, it could be a Queen of Wands in reverse too, right? You would take that how that resonates. 848. Whatever they did, whatever they have done, whatever they were doing, they really tried to blame it on you. And now because they're about to get caught up by the police or the FBI or spiritually, whatever, it could even be one or the other or both. Now all of a sudden they're sorry that they lied. And I feel like I need 1 more. Spiritual lessons. Wow. Yeah. So this person is going through a spiritual lesson. Oh, I just bumped my elbow. There's, oh, my chest, man. I cannot breathe. This person could be having anxiety attacks or panic attacks because they know that there's something that they cannot get out of. And it's like freaking them out. They're like, I don't know, this person's like mentally unwell through like anxiety and panic attacks. It's heavy right now for this person. They're going through some spiritual lesson. This is like a spiritual lesson for this person. Practice self-love. know why. I feel like that could be for you, or that could be something that this person has to learn how to do. Practice self-love, learn how to love themselves. Let's get one more, please. Just one more. One more. Oh, karmic debt resolved. So this person could have lied on you or using. So this is what I'm getting to. Your karmic debts have been resolved. Like, you don't have any karmic debts. Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. So you don't have any karmic debts, right? You're good. They're clean. So basically, it's kind of like this person was trying to lie on someone innocent, or lie on someone clean, or lie on someone, whatever they were trying to lie on, whatever they were lying about, whatever they were trying to put onto you. One of the reasons why it's not sticking and they're about to get like arrested or caught up is because, I don't know, like, you're clean or you're kosher, you're good. Nothing is like, you don't have anything keeping you locked and bound, or like, I don't know, like, you're not dirty. I don't know how else to say this. Like, you're not dirty. Or like, you're not doing anything illegal. Like, if this person was doing something illegal, they try to put it on you, say that you were the one that's doing something illegal, but come to find out, like, the FBI was doing the whatever FBI they were doing stuff, like, you know, their investigations and all that stuff. And it's crazy because I'm getting the feeling that this person was throwing you under the bus at the same exact time that you were defending them. But behind the scenes, they were throwing you under the bus and saying this, and that about you, while you were unaware of what was going on, probably, and saying, oh no, they're a good person, they're a good person, they're a good person. Because I keep getting that one dream with, like, the FBI. Like, that dream right now is very heavy with, like, this reading right now. So whoever this person was, I feel like, whether it's like FBI, police, or like spiritual, whatever, they're seeing that, like, and it's so crazy. There's something sad about this, because it's like, if you were defending this person openly, behind the scenes, this person was throwing you under the bus, and they're about to get, like, reprimanded for that. There's consequences for that. They're about to, like, you're no longer defending this person, or you were being guided, or you're being told to stop defending this person, because this is the same exact person that's throwing you under the bus. This is the same exact person that's trying to make it seem like you're doing illegal, nefarious things, and when in reality, you don't have any karmic debt. Like, you're good. There's nothing. This person was trying to throw an innocent under the bus, or it could have been because maybe at one point you were not an innocent person, but you cleared all that up, right? So that doesn't matter anymore, because karmic debt resolved. You're not. So this person was lying on you, and it's like, I don't know, this is, there's something going on. So yeah. I feel like there's a couple things that I'm missing. Like, there's some holes that need to be plugged in. Like, there's whatever this person, I don't know, there's like a leak. I don't know, something about a leak. Like, this person thought something was very airtight. Like, they swore their lie or their activities or whatever they were doing was airtight, but there's a leak, or I don't know, like, and it's crazy. They don't even know where the leak is coming from, or who is the leak, or if it is a person. It could literally just be God guiding the FBI and guiding you and guiding the collective. Like, it's I don't know, like, they feel like there's a leak among them, but it's just like God, like, tapping the right people on the shoulder. I feel like that's what's going on. Like, you got tapped on the shoulder. This is what this person really is about. The FBI got tapped on the shoulder. The police got tapped on the shoulder, or spiritual police or whatever got tapped on the shoulder. Like, everybody is like now aware. Let me get one more, please. Y. The letter Y. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name of a word or place. Why? This person could be asking why the tables are turning on them. They feel like the tables are turning on them. They like to play the blame game. So they could be blaming you or blaming other people or blaming even God as to why, like, whatever they were trying to do is not working. They can also be asking, like, why. I did a poll. I did like a private poll of cards 2 days ago, and it was, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 cards came out. Okay, the first 2 cards that came out was the King of Wands in reverse, and next to the King of Wands in reverse on the left side was the Magician. And then the King of Wands in reverse came out, but it fell far, far, far away. Like, it fell on the floor. And I forgot what the other 4th card was. It was like the Ace of Swords reverse, maybe? I don't know. But I'm getting the feeling that this person could be wondering why their magic. So this person could be skilled in word magic, lying, manipulating their words and making it seem like. So I'll tell you, this person is very skilled at making you question reality, making you question, like, if this is true or not, right? They're good at manipulating words to make it seem like, oh, maybe, you know, it's complicated, but they're wondering why they can't manipulate words anymore, why they can't do this anymore, and now they want to blame everything and everyone but themselves. I feel like that entire thing that I just said was a little irrelevant, but I'm just saying that because to give you a little in-depth idea of what this person has been doing, the kind of magic that they were doing, which is word magic, right? And they're very, very skilled at manipulating the reality around the words, right? So they can't do this anymore, especially to you where you have no karmic debt. So, yeah. So I also want to point something out. Maybe you may not have been physically out here defending this person, but it's very possible that spiritually or emotionally, you could have been defending this person. Okay? Like, there's a lot that happens in the spiritual realm that you are more than you're aware of. So you could be more, like, conscious of what's going on in here, but spiritually, it's a whole different thing. All right? All right. I'll get one more, and then I'm gonna change the depths. They broke spiritual laws. Yikes. Wow. So whoever this person is, right now they're going through a really big spiritual lesson. This is a spiritual lesson for everyone, right? Involved, and you're not involved, but this is also like a lesson to you as well. In some sort of ways, I'm not gonna like explain how or why, but you know, that's irrelevant. Only because it is. Anyways, let me move on. So yeah, spiritual lessons. They broke spiritual laws. Right now they're about to get caught up where they're like having anxiety and panic attacks, and they're trying to figure out like why. I also feel like this person is they're asking why now. Why now? After all this time, it was working. All this magic, all the lying, the manipulation, it was working. Why all of a sudden now it's not working? That's a question that they're asking as well. Why now? Right? So that's why they're having like anxiety and panic attacks and like they're freaking out. They're not sure what to do, where to turn, because I feel like this person was not expecting this. Why now? Like, it's like all of a sudden overnight things was just like, oh, okay, well, we have him in custody, or we have her in custody, right? Because in the last reading, that's what I kept hearing. We have him in custody. We have him in custody. So this person is asking why now? Like, why? So I feel like one of the reasons why this is happening now is because maybe when they were doing this, when you had karmic debt, it was like, I don't know, it was kind of like, you know, when your coworkers are doing something bad at the job and your boss knows about it, your boss kind of like lets it slide because it's, you know, whatever. But then it got to the point where you could have been doing such a great job at your job, and like you've got your numbers up, you've got your performance up, your reliability is up, yada yada yada, all that stuff. Now it's like when your coworkers are speaking ill of you, it's like they get reprimanded because it's like maybe that person was unreliable or always late, or excuse me, don't spill that, or whatever, you know, maybe they were messy or they kept their station unclean. Now they do. So whatever you're saying about them, whatever you're doing to them, it needs to stop, right? So I hope that example helps, because what I'm trying to say is that what they were doing before, it was probably kind of like, I don't want to say it like this, but it was kind of like, it is what it is. It was like being let slide for whatever reason, or it was just part of the plan or the bigger picture. But then they got to the point where you cleared up all your karma, like you're good, you're debt free. But then this person kept lying and doing these things and throwing you under the bus and blah 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 blah. And then that's when it was just like, all right, now what you're doing is illegal. Lying on them, betraying them, throwing them under the bus, manipulating. It's illegal, right? Whatever they were doing, it really has to do with something like they were probably, I'm getting, they were doing, I knew it. Listen, there's paper towels. They were doing dark spiritual things. Hold on, because she just spilled water. Hold on. All right, yeah. So she just spilled her water, but it's all right because I just cleaned it up. So okay. Uh-oh. You okay? Okay, my loves. Yeah, so one of the things that they were doing, in terms of breaking spiritual laws is, I don't know, they have a dark spirit, or they just operate out of like really dark intentions or methods, or I don't know, but they have this person's dark. Or they have like like in my last video, like they have a dark part of them they don't even look at, because I don't know, for whatever reason, that's not my business. But this person, they're very dark. So yeah, I'm getting bored of this reading. I'm sorry. Let me move on now. I was going to say something too. Whatever they were doing, it was just very dark. And it could just be like, it was just what they were saying. They were just saying really awful things. Like, I'm telling you, like, this person was so skilled at word magic that it had you looking like, I don't know, whatever. And they could have gone really far. They just, I don't know, with their words, whatever they were saying, they took it too far. Like, they crossed the lines with what they were saying. So there's a story that I would like. There's so many stories that I would love to share with you all, but I don't like talking about myself. So, you know, it's kind of like I want to share, but then it's just like, do I? You know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. That came out in reverse. Yeah. Um, I feel like I don't have to explain that, but I'm going to anyways. This person, they were once intuitive. They could have had the gift of intuition, um, but it's gone now. They no longer have it. So a couple things too that I'm getting. They could have or have had a, I don't want to say bad because I feel like that's judging, but a poor mother figure, not like financially, but like just not a very good role model in terms of like a maternal figure. Okay, they may not have had the best maternal role model. On top of that, whether this, despite the fact that this could be a karmic masculine, this person was heavily neglecting that feminine side of themselves. They were overly masculine, too masculine, right? This could even be a karmic feminine being overly masculine, too masculine, right? And I'm not saying masculinity is a bad thing, right? It's not. Let's be honest. Let's not. What's bad is when you're too much of the other, when you don't need to be, because there are times where even as a man or a woman, doesn't matter, right? Where there are times where it's beneficial for you to be a little bit more feminine here, a little bit masculine here, right? Especially when raising children or having pets or, nurturing or whatever, all right? Or even in business, right? Maybe you need to be a little bit more masculine. But I feel like whoever this person is, whether they are feminine or masculine, they were overly masculine, where in times and points and places where they didn't need to be. This is kind of given where someone is overly masculine, where you start questioning, like, why, like, are you hiding something? When someone is a little too much of something, it's like, what are you hiding, right? It's something like that. But so that's really what I'm getting. They were neglecting their feminine side. They could have had a poor maternal figure in their life. And they were not following their intuition on the situation at hand. See? Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Also, something about this person's ancestors as well. If their ancestor was telling them not to do something, they were like blatantly going against it. Right? It could be one of those things or all of it at the same time, which this person was literally verbally saying the most when it came to you. And now all of a sudden they don't know why this is like, I feel like this person, for some reason, this person felt like they had the upper hand because they were able to manipulate the reality around you for a while. And that could have been because you, for a while, were karmic as well, right? Until you were no longer karmic and you cleaned yourself up and became better at your job and better at your life and better within your community and better with whatever, you just got cleaner, healthier, happier, and now it's like, all right, you've done enough is enough, all right? So because at this point now you're attacking someone, what you're doing now is you're about to cross the line where it was like, it is what it is, because it's like two karmics battling it out, or two karmics, it's like spy versus spy, or, thieves stealing from thieves, right? But now it's like, okay, what you're doing now is like illegal, because now you're stealing from someone who doesn't deserve to be stolen from, or lying on someone who doesn't deserve to be lying on, or spying on someone who isn't even spying on you. Because I'm getting a lot of spy versus spy too. There's this, it's from Mad TV. There's like this little cartoon skit where it's like spy versus spy. There's like a white spy and like a black spy. And I was also getting chess in the beginning of this video too, right? Where there's like a stalemate. That's what it's called, a stalemate. And I was saying standstill earlier, but it's a stalemate. Where like you can't move and the other player can't move. Like it is what it is. But in this situation, it's this person. There's nothing. This person doesn't have any more moves up their sleeve. Like they can't move on the board anymore. That's it. Communication reversed. On top of spiritual lessons, they broke spiritual laws. This also, but that felt like that. They like to play the blame game. I don't want to go to jail. This person is trying to either find ways to communicate with you or someone to help them through this situation that they're going through, and nobody wants to communicate with them. Nobody wants to talk to them. Nobody, like, I don't know, like, they can't. There's also something that they're trying to communicate, but it's just not going through. Whatever they're trying to convey in words, it's not coming out the way they want it to come out. And then, like, this entire read, like, I kept tripping over my words and shit like that. I don't know. People don't want to talk to this person. People aren't talking to this person. What they want to say is not coming out. Like, also, there's something about nobody's listening or believing them with whatever they have to say. For a while now, this person was the center of attention. They were like a gold star, or like, I don't know, like they had all the attention on them for a while, but they no longer have the attention on them. There's something about an empty cup. This person has an empty cup. They don't have anything in their cup. They also, you know what, too, because we have Medicine Mother in reverse. Honor your inner knowing. So this person, not only do they not know anything. Hold on, because I'm getting like a bunch of like gas in my chest now. Crows are highly intelligent birds. Very intuitive, very intelligent, very like, look it up, right? But there's person's intuition is shot. They don't know what to do, what's going on, and their cup is empty. Scavenge and reverse. This person, so they have an empty bowl there, and we have scavenge in reverse. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to find someone that can like fill their bowl up, or that they can like eat from or drink from. It's you know what? It's coming to my mind too. I feel like I talked about this dream that I had. I just saw 3344 a couple weeks ago, or like a couple months ago, where I had, or maybe I didn't talk about it, but I had a dream where I was in this building, and I made a turn, and I went into this room, and there was a vampire. I know, it's just listen, right? There was a vampire in the room, and this vampire was holding up like gold watches and trinkets and things like that, right? And I'm not gonna tell you the rest of it, but basically this person is trying to like, they were able to lure people to them by like lying and like word magic and manipulating and things like that, but they have nothing to offer. Like, they have an empty bowl. They don't, and all these tin cans are empty. This person is still trying to find someone that they can like lure in with like the promises of jewelry, money, cars, clothes, things like that. But in reality, they're a vampire. Like they don't really have anything because what they really want is to like feed off of you, right? They just want, what does the vampire do? They drink your blood, right? So it's kind of like that. Like this person was like the star of the show for a long time, able to feed off of everyone, lie to get what they want. They could have even been lying on you, and it's like it fueled them lying and all that attention. It was able to fuel them. But now it's like they don't have any energy anymore. They can't do this anymore, and now they're like scavenging, or they're like trying to like retain some energy left, but nobody's trying to talk to them. So it's like, here, I have these gold watches and money, cars, and clothes, but people are like, no thanks, no thanks. But like they're still trying to, because like they don't have anything. And there's a chopping block. There's nothing on the chopping block. Like there's no food. And this crow's bowl is empty. So it's like whatever this person is trying to get energy or like food or a home or I don't know, blood or whatever, they can't, but they're trying. And they're asking why. Like why can't I get anything? Why am I not able to like get what I need or get what I want? Like why? There's also something about this person not being able to be, they're like not being sustained right now. Like their mind, body, soul, energy, their desires, their flesh, I don't know, but there's something dark about this person that's not being sustained. So if this person was feeding on you spiritually, they cannot do this anymore. It got to the point where like, listen, what you're doing is illegal. You gotta stop. This is someone who doesn't have, or they just didn't grow up with proper guidance or didn't have proper guidance. So like I'm saying, like if this person grew up and like they lost their way, they just started living this way like a vampire, just sucking what they can in terms of like resources, like taking all your resources and energy and attention. And they were like doing this within the community. To the point where it got them caught up. So this is someone who scams, and they scammed to the wrong person, they scammed to the wrong thing, they scammed whatever, and now they tried to blame it on you, and now they're about to get caught up. And like nobody's trying to like help them out of that scam or help them out of that lie or help them out of that situation. Nobody cares. And they're like, I feel like this person is like rushing, trying to figure out like who can help me, who can help me, who can help me. All right, I'm going to move on to tarot now. Also, I don't know, there's like a maternal figure that encourages this kind of scamming. Like if this is a scammer, someone like a feminine, like a maternal figure, they encourage this, or like they approve of this way of life, or it's kind of giving me like every woman for themselves, every man for themselves, you know, kind of thing. Like do what you got to do to survive mentality kind of thing. And you happen to be part of this scam that this person was doing, or you were caught up in this scam, and it got to the point where like you had separated yourself from this entire situation. But I don't know, like the scam kept going or the lie kept going. It was involving you, or they tried to involve you in this, and now their FBI is like looking for them. Oh my God, 3 of Swords reverse. Whoever this poor, I keep saying poor, but I don't mean like financially. I mean, she could be, but I don't really know. But I just mean like, this is not the kind of mother that like is to be looked up to. All right. This is not someone who's nurturing, not someone who is guiding. You know, like, I don't know, like, whoever this person is, they just didn't love their child properly or just at all. Like, this is someone who is, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Like, not like, let's live in happiness and love and peace, right? I mean, you kind of have to have a balance between the two. But I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, whoever this, I feel like everybody could have been just overly masculine in many, many ways at the most inopportune times and inappropriate time. I don't, anyways, doesn't matter. But, I feel like the overall energy for these people is that they just don't feel bad about what they were doing. This person's mom doesn't feel bad. This masculine doesn't feel bad. Like, nobody feels bad about what they were doing. Like, they just, it's like they didn't care. They don't care. They didn't feel bad. And now it's like, now they're trying to find somebody to blame about this situation. And here you are. You have nothing to do with this. You could have separated yourself from this situation, from these people, especially from this masculine. I feel like it got to the point where in the one dream, right? Because I kept defending this person and defending, and then like Spirit was like, listen, we're gonna show you this room, blah blah blah. This is who this person really is. Once I saw that, I was like, go ahead, you can have them, FBI, like, take them, right? I feel like, I don't know, like, by you, I keep saying, I was saying this in the last reading too. By you defending this masculine, it was delaying the inevitable of them getting caught. And finally, it was like, Spirit is like, listen, we got a job to do. We're gonna speed things up. So we're gonna show you what we have to show you, so that way we can get this wheel going. All right. You're not involved in any of this. Wow, justice. Justice shall prevail. And then we have right here, I wrote, I don't want to go to jail, avoiding justice. And then we have justice out here. So something's about to go down. Something is going down, right? And it could be as serious as the FBI doing what they got to do out here, or like, you know, spiritual, whatever. But scales are being balanced as we speak. Also, there's a massive truth that's coming out. That's why. So the minute that you stopped defending this person, and like I said, you could have like not be out here defending them, but like spiritually you were like holding on to this person. And I feel like that's what was like sort of in a way protecting them and like enabling them or allowing them to do what they wanted to do, because it's kind of like you can't heal in an environment that's hurting you when you're still in that environment, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but once you left that environment, once you left spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, it was like, all right, so now our collective, our chosen one, our light one is out. Now we can go in and do what you got to do, which is clean house, pretty much. Okay? I've been hearing that a lot in the past 2 days, that phrase, cleaning house, cleaning house. Like, I've been hearing that a lot, cleaning house. Queen of Wands reversed. I was just telling you how, so this person's own mom could be a jealous person. Very jealous, very bitter. This is a very bitter woman. A bitter woman who operates way too much out of her masculine energy, out of survival. Jealous. This person's mom could have been jealous of you. I know that's twisted, but it happens more often. Like, what do you hear? Why do you think of, you hear all those stories about like horrible in-laws, or my boyfriend's mom, or my girlfriend's mom, or right, just, or like my girlfriend's sister or brother, you know, they just, whatever, you know, those stories all the time. This person's mother, or maternal figure, I should say, because this is not really a mother, this is a maternal figure, right? It's just somebody who just gave birth to this masculine. They're very bitter. They could be unattractive, or they feel unattractive. They're very insecure. They don't shine maybe as they once used to, or maybe the way you shine, or I don't know, there's something about the way you shine and they don't shine as bright, or it's exhausting. All right, the way they carry themselves and feel about themselves, it's very exhausting. They don't know what to do. They lost their sense of intuition. They were enabling this masculine. You're getting justice for everything, what this masculine was doing and what this maternal figure was enabling this masculine to do, like scam you or some shit. It's like spirit is cleaning house. But first you got to see what's inside of that house. Because otherwise you're going to be questioning what's going on, right? Because in the dream, I was defending this masculine, right? And it felt like I was defending them for a very long time. Like, oh, you know, they're a good person, blah, blah, blah. They're just misunderstood, they're a good person. But then it was like I was being led. And once I seen that, I was like, oh, wow, I really don't know who this person is. Never mind, you can have him, spirit. Like, do what you got to do, right? So... also, I was going to say, too, because remember in the beginning of the video, I was telling you how I did, like, a personal 4-card spread, and the Queen of Wands in reverse fell out. But far, far away, it fell out on the floor in reverse, far away from, like, the King of Wands in reverse, who was laid down next to the Magician upright. Temperance. That's interesting. Let me get one more for Temperance on top of the Queen of Wands reverse. Knight of Wands on the fence. That's weird. I don't know why, but I feel like this person, they're trying to, like... And it's Knight of Wands on the fence. So... this person can't do anything. This maternal figure, this maternal figure can't do anything. I feel like there's the multiple players on the board. If they're playing chess or whatever, it's like everybody's at a stalemate. Nobody can do anything. This masculine can't. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, nobody can do anything. So we have Knight of Wands on the fence and then Queen of Wands reverse. I'm getting two things with this. Bless you! That's interesting. This maternal figure is going through some sort of acceptance right now. Because justice. She could be... Oh, okay. I see. Right. So whatever she was doing, she... obviously didn't feel bad about it. But for some reason, it's weird. Yeah, this is not a good mom at all. Because she can see what her son is going through. Whatever is happening to her son, whatever. And in her perspective, it's like she's accepting what's happening to him as if it was all just his decision, his, like... I don't know, it's weird. Like, this masculine will throw people under the bus, and this maternal figure is, like, giving the impression, like, you know, like, I'm sorry you're going through this. You know, we all have to accept our punishments. And she doesn't even feel bad about what her son is going through. But that's because it's not happening to her. Like, she's not... Put it like this, because she's not getting caught up in the same way that her son is getting caught up, she's coming off as like, you know, it's we all have to go through these things, and it's weird. This person, this maternal figure, feels safe because everything is like going back onto her son and her son only, and it's not really... Nobody's really looking at her, even though she has a big part of it or she played a part in it, but nobody's looking at her. Everyone's just looking at the sun, the masculine, or the feminine, the karmic feminine. Let me get one more for the Knight of Wands on the fence, because there's something off about that. Two of Wands. Wow. So I feel like this maternal person, or this person that tries to be a maternal figure in this masculine's life, or was supposed to be, they're trying to figure out what to do next. But they're coming off as, like, this person's very bitter and jealous and unattractive, but they're coming off as, like, I'm so sorry to hear that, you know. I don't know, it's weird. It's like as long as your life is going up in flames and mine isn't, I'm okay. It's that's how that's coming off. This person, they're trying to figure out what to do next. Yeah, because the Knight of Wands is also talking about like Knight of Wands is considered like the player of tarot. Okay, is like a player, non-committal. But I feel like with the Knight of Wands on the fence and the Two of Wands, whoever this feminine is around this masculine, she's trying to figure out what to do next. Because everything that this masculine is doing or has done, like, it's a stalemate. He can't do anything anymore. She can't either, but she's trying to figure out what to do. Meanwhile, this masculine is like, why? What's going on? What's going on? Why? Who can I take from? Who can I take from? I feel like that's why I heard you know how I kept saying like scammers and things like that, but I also heard because I was watching this TikTok video. It's so funny. This chick, she's so funny, and one of the things that she said, um he's yeah, he scams, but he's not even the brains of the operations. He's the runner. So this feminine would be the brains of the operation, and this masculine who's getting caught up would be considered like the runner. And she's just like, oh my God, I can't believe so and so is, you know, getting caught up or getting arrested, or, you know, things are not working out for him. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, she's the one that, in a way, set everything in motion. And she doesn't even care about it. Like, she doesn't feel bad about it, I should say. But also, I feel like what she doesn't know is that the scales of justice is also looking at her as well, not just him. I feel like he's out alone in this situation, and she's trying to figure out like how to get out of this, how to avoid the scales of justice, how to avoid judgment. She's trying to figure out how to avoid justice, and one of the ways she's doing it is by coming across as like very sincere and apologetic and like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Let me get one more, please. And then I'm going to close it. Oh. Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah. This is not a good mother. I just told you. This is not a good mother. Queen of Cups reverse. First of all, the Queen of Cups would be considered like the mother. Aside from like Empress. But the Queen of Cups is like very nurturing, very sweet, kind, ball of sunshine. Everybody wants to be around her, hug her. Like, she's mom, right? But this is not a good... This could be a karmic Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This person, they're very insecure. They're not a good mother. If this is a mother-son or mother-daughter situation, they're just not a good mother, right? If anything, this is just a karmic feminine, karmic masculine, karmic feminine, whatever. But... I don't know. She, Queen of Cups reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. Like, I don't know. She just very uncouth, very raw, very rough around the edges. Emperor. So this emperor could be an authority figure or somebody who's in a position of power. I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, she's trying to fool an emperor or trying to fool somebody who's got power by coming off as temperance. So she's trying to hide the Queen of Wands in reverse inside of her. She's trying to hide that, which is crazy because she's already the Queen of Cups reverse, Medicine Mother in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, but she's trying to come off as temperance towards this emperor to avoid justice. This is somebody who would like throw rocks and hide their hands and then be like, it was him. He was throwing rocks. And this person could even be her own child. So I don't know, but this is a reading. Bye.